Hello everyone, I'm Tuco. Welcome back to another episode of the Lotr Structures Reforged series. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Dol Guldur Tower. So as you can see behind me, I have my newly minted Dol Guldur Tower. And over to my, I guess my right, we have the current structure as we speak. So, I guess we'll get started by, I suppose, the outside and the actual shape of the base. So I went with a very wide base. You know, I normally don't do that. Normally not too wide, but this one definitely, it was definitely pretty wide in the terms of the base, and then really skinny the further you went up with the current tower that I made here. And the reason why it was such a wide base is because I saw that this one was pretty wide, so I tried to keep the similar. Got some lag there. I tried to keep it a similar sort of look, and it really looked weird for a while when I was building it. But then I was able to kind of find a way of kind of making it skinny and then go a bit wider at the top. And of course, I kept these wonderful looking, I don't even know what they're called, spikes, I suppose? Spikes-ish sort of looking things. Fins, I suppose, maybe? I changed them up a little bit in terms of how they look, but just a tad. But mainly I kept the same similar design. I did add a few details by adding some stairs here rather than just having it just plain blocks. Also, I kept like some of the webs I scattered around for some extra detail. And also, since this is kind of like an older faction and an older structure, I suppose, in terms of the world, there is a lot of cracked blocks lying about here, scattered around the build, just to make it look old. And similarly with this one, it's the same. So anyway, I suppose we'll head on inside here. We do have some skulls on the outside that scare off intruders, but in the inside, if we open it up, we'll come into the main entryway into the tower. We have these massive windows here with the orc bars. We also have some Dol Guldur armor stands with the armor on here. We also have some nice torches and also some nice arches to give it some added support. And we also have, of course, the central spiral staircase leading all the way up. So the second level is, of course, the barracks, I suppose, for any of the orcs living in this tower, because they do need a bed. They need a place to rest. And they do have some nice little windows here, and then of course some nice added detail with the walls, and of course the stairs giving some nice arch support to all the structures here. And then continuing up, there isn't a whole lot actually, but we do have this one area where we have these 4 nice little balconies with, again, some nice skulls and some nice details, of course, leading up to, I guess, the skinnier part, so that it doesn't look so rough, with it being quite wide and then skinny immediately. So there is a bit of I suppose, a gradual slope up, and it does look quite nice. We also have some nice spikes here on the balcony, just to give some extra menacing, menacing with spikes if you're any of my Dwarf Fortress fans. So this definitely is a build that is menacing with spikes. But anyway, if we continue up the way here, we will reach these levels. There are 2 of these ones. These are kind of the modular, I suppose, the modular portions of the build, because I like to keep my towers modular in case you want, a big one, a small one, a medium size or whatnot. This is the medium size one, so it has 2 of these. Small would be just 1, and then 3 would be the larger size, I suppose. But not a whole lot going on here. It's mainly just for like a watch, and then also if you wanted, I guess, change anything here, maybe knock out the windows here, knock out the bars, and add in some maybe some balconies if you wanted, and definitely some use that you could find for this area. But I couldn't really think of anything to actually put here, so I just left that blank. And then if we make our way all the way to the top, we have, of course, this massive balcony area where it overlooks all of the surrounding territories. And you can't get through there, so there's no chance of you falling off this thing, which is nice. And we also have some more skulls, of course, placed around. I'd add some more scary, I suppose, aspect to it. And, of course, bring down the morale of anyone who tries to attack this fort. And we also have one of the Dol Guldur banners up here as well. And that is also, the banners are also scattered, around the sides there too. And also, one thing that I forgot to show is the windows here. I really like the look here for the windows. with some nice, I guess, some nice arches here, and then some nice, I guess, some gradual slopes. And also in the middle we have this wall here separating the two and making it look really quite neat. I do quite like it. And also for the base, for some added, I guess, for some really structural support. I mean, this thing could withstand anything, I tell you what, because it's got these very nice supports all the way connecting from the bottom to the top here. And it really looks like this thing would stand against a lot thrown at it, any kind of, I guess, airborne projectile, such as catapults and, well, I guess maybe ballistas, but more like trebuchets and catapults. For sure this thing could withstand. Well, anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of the LTR Structures Reforged series. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please be sure to hit that like button. And as always, I'm Tuco. God bless. I'll see you guys next time.